So, off to Dart Motorsports. Today's Saturday. Dart Motorsports are closed on Mondays and Sundays, and I've got no way of getting this bike over there unless I drop it with them today. So it's going in for a bit of dyno work next week. So I'm going to start working on it on Tuesday, I believe. So I'm quite looking forward to getting it back after that. That'd be cool. So I had a little chat with Kate, and yeah, she said it's alright to drop it off now, so I'm just going to drop it off her, and then we'll see. Sort this pipe out after, you know, get it tuned into the bike, so to speak. That'd be ace. Cherry blossoms are out, they're looking nice. Ooh, that was sexy. I don't know what that was. Beautiful, look at that. Amazing. I still have to remind myself I've got a quick shifter on this. I'm like reaching for the clutch. Literally when I've been riding for a few minutes I remember, and it's all fine, but just that first couple of, even though I've been out on it this morning, I still have to go, Marcus, you don't need to use clutch. It works like a dream, mate. It's really nice. You have to be going for it, I think, because when you're just going pootly around town it's jolty and all the rest of it, but if you kind of, you know, giving it a bit, it's pretty cool. So I'm hoping we get a printout of the curves before and after. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? In fact, I know that'd be cool. That'd be more than cool. Now, the problem is with you doing that and not indicating, I'm a bit worried now to try and overtake you, because I never quite know what you're going to do I? There's cars on the other side of that. Whatever, let's just chill. With erratic golf in front and the bus, I think between the two of them, I think that just makes for a dangerous combination on this road. There we go. Dyno next.
Let's go.
So we're back on the MT-07, literally just picked it up off a dyno. Had a little chat with Tommy, he's just explained the graphs to me, which was good of him. I'll just put them up in a bit actually, so let you have a look at them, that'd be cool. Right, we're going to go to JNS, so let's have a little run out of JNS. sort my mirrors out. I've even got a little sticker on the front, a Dart Motorsports sticker, cheeky sod, but anyway, it's funny. I quite like it actually, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, it feels good. Be interesting to see, because we're testing out this mic today as well, because I've put it in a new position. I don't see if you can hear me and whether we get distortion, because I've set this helmet up ready for big cardo, etc., so we get the intercom conversations when we do the Hastings run with the kids on the back on May Day, which would be cool. So hopefully we're not getting the same distortion. Can't promise, because I'm struggling with this thing. Bought myself another attenuator cable and then realised it ain't going to work, so I need to get a female to female adapter.
In half a mile, turn left.
That's a bit annoying.
Then turn left.
So it's supposed to fuel a bit more predictably at lower revs, so we'll see. And taking a bit of a richness out at various intervals and whatnot. So yeah, so that was good to see Tommy actually, because usually I just deal with Kate. There's no problem there. Kate's lovely. It's really nice to deal with, but yeah, it was nice to get him to explain the graphs and stuff and what he'd been up to and all this sort of stuff. So that was pretty cool. Still spits, yes. I thought the dyno might remove that. I like this little burble and spitting bit thing on sort of like a D throttle. That still works. That's good to see. Yeah, I'll go J&S. Fancy I'm wearing trainers at the moment. It always makes me feel a bit exposed. But when we do the Hastings thing, I don't fancy doing that with the only way I can wear these motorcycle jeans, because these are like road skins, because they have to be quite tight by their design, otherwise it's just all the padding would move. So yes, I have to wear boots over the top, and I do look a bit like a lady. I don't know, it probably looks alright, but I still feel, let's chill. I do look a bit ladylike, so what I want is some of those really short Alpine style boots, you know, like their ankle boots, which they're better really to wear with jeans. At least that's the theory.
In 2.4 miles,
even more now.
Turn right on A272 towards Hayward's Heath.
It's not a problem. I do love this bike though. I've got to be honest, I've been tempted. 44 Teeth have been doing a thing about GSXR 750s recently. He's been selling one. I ain't got the money for another bike, let's just put that out there for a start. However, when's that ever stopped me? But no, it will do that. Come on guys, stop with all this shitty road stuff. So I think it's going to be July, August, probably the only 2 dry months on these roads. It's constant, isn't it? It's like winter riding, and like we're nearly in May. Never mind. Anyway, so yeah, he's done this thing on GSXR. It's one bike I've never owned, and it's, you know, I've had my R1, I've had my ZXR, so I've had a sporty Kawasaki, albeit a vintage one by today's standards, and I've had I've had the R1. To me that was a bit fast for the road, and I generally live mainly on the road. So I'll tell you what though, the yeah, the 750 ZXR was spot on. It was just a really nice capacity supplement, similar to this I suppose. This is a twin, I'm talking about 4-cylinder bikes, and yeah mate, I was just the way we talk about a ZXR, no, GSXR, just sounded very similar to my old ZXR.
In half a mile. At the roundabout, turn right.
Because the ZXR I had was like 1990, so you could get like a 2015, 2006, or 2005, 2006 multi-point raw GSXR, so it's like 15 years newer. My sports bike days behind me, probably. But don't stop me wanting one, and I quite fancy some big bike with a, you know, all
at the roundabout,
on it,
turn right on a 267 Mears Lane.
Even so, this bike is probably more bike than I'll ever need, you know. But even with that said, so that's where we get a lot of our furniture from. Actually, it's a charity shop, but in my book they've had some very new stuff in there because I think, like I say, older generation, lots of money, they swap stuff so frequently, you get virtually new things in there for not a lot of money. So it's like, why pay £2.5 grand for a sofa when you can pick it up for 100 quid, especially when you've got kids and dogs in the house. Are you going to pull out? No, it's coming this way, that's alright. What are you doing, mate? Respect the 30s. This is where we get to see if it's actually cured its low speed manners, because that was the thing. It's very snatchy at low revs. And yeah boy. This bit's seems a bit happier. Yeah, that was second gear actually. That wouldn't have worked it before. That would have been bouncing me around all over the place with like on off as it
in 1,000 feet, turn right.
And yeah, that would behaved itself. So don't know. Let's see. But so far, that seems like a massive win.
Turn right on a 272 towards Haywards Heath.
Yeah, it's better, mate. It's a lot better. Well done, Tommy.
In 3.7 miles. At the roundabout, continue straight.
Let's have a little play. There's the view. I think 33 residential areas is absolutely fair. Because, you know, people pulling in out of drives, and kids and dogs and cats running out of driveways.
Okay, I found this on the web for people pulling out drives and kids and dogs and cats running out of driveways. Check it out.
Go away, Siri. Nobody spoke to you. Wondered what that was then. Siri giving me a lecture on something that it thinks I've asked it. I do find this microphone does confuse the phone just a little bit from time to time. But hey, it is what it is. Does well most of the time, to be honest. Stay that truck. find you get a lot of that. We've got an MX-5. We usually have an MX-5 just for summer. It's nice, and we have a well, let's say just for summer. It gets commuted in all year round, but the only weather it can't cope with is ice and snow, being rear-wheel drive. But yeah, it's fine all the way through winter. It's got heated seats and all that sort of good thing. But yeah, we usually have a four-wheel drive. I find a four-wheel drive, people generally don't try and screw you over. I find that in the MX-5, people basically pull out on you, drive at you, give you zero respect, because you don't have a lot of road presence in a small car like that. And it's the same on this. I might be significantly faster than a lot of these cars, but because you've got zero road presence really on the motorbike, they do like that truck then. I don't know what the hell he was doing. However, we're going left at lights. Oh god, how many grids? Right, we're not a million miles away from Uckfield here, I think, which is final destination for us, because we're going to Uckfield and then literally J&S, see if we've got any of them shoes. I've done most of my DIY, I've done the big jobs anyway. Like I say, we're still in the middle of kitchen renovation, which will be until the end of June, I reckon. So that's taking my time at the moment. But yeah, I've done my feature brick wall, and done me cupboard for our new freezer, and oh, my neck is stiff, man. I struggle with that view from a quite acute angle. And I built the scaffold board console for the missus, so brownie points abound at the moment. But still got a bit more to do. Hey ho, it is what it is. But back at work on Tuesday, so that's going to slow me down a bit. Such is life. Can't have everything, eh mate? But yeah, hoping to get it all sorted by the end of June, and then I can have the rest of the summer for playing on my bike. Speed camera, cheeky. So this is Uckfield. This is where J&S lives. The exhaust note on this bike is actually quite civilised. You keep the revs down a bit. I think that's the key around town. Just where you're going to get Mr. Dibble having a little wander. And he might just decide to pull you in and have a look. Just think, no. So we hang a right down here somewhere. Nice, isn't it, Uckfield? See if I can spot. I usually come in the other way, so I might actually miss this turn. Hopefully not. That would be not good. It's not up there, I'll tell you that much. There we go. We're turning right here.
Turn right on B2102 towards Lewis.
Well, someone appreciate my bike anyway.
In 400 feet. At the roundabout, turn left on Bellevue. At the roundabout.
So, down here a bit.
Right. Destination is on the right.
And here we are, JNS. Nice guys. Right, let's go home.
In 400 feet. At the roundabout, turn right on B2102 towards Uckfield Town Center. At the roundabout, turn right on B2102 towards Uckfield Town Center.
Deathwish. So, that was JNS. JNS is always good for a day out or a little visit, but I do try and avoid it if I can, because generally you want to see, you end up seeing something you want to buy, but no, I won't know a specific reason of trying to get these boots. More for the Mayday thing than anything, so I don't fancy walking around in big bike boots all day. But I also just feel a bit
In 1,000
exposed when I'm
feet,
riding a trainer,
turn
so I want
right.
something that gives a certain amount of protection. So hopefully, well, these seem to be doing a job for the you know, wearing the bike jeans and that. If you're just going a bit more cash, which is certainly going to be the case on the Hastings ride, because I won't be going quick because I'll have the kids on the back, and I've got a feeling we're going to be walking more than we're going to be riding. So alright, what are these guys doing is the next question. Because we're going right. got a feeling they're going to go right as well, but we'll see. So it's just too late. Too late. I wasn't thinking.
Turn right on A272. Turn right on A267 towards Hatfield.
No, we're going left. Right. Too much traffic. Traffic everywhere. Traffic and bollards. You ain't going anywhere fast on this lot. Never mind.
In 1,000 feet. Turn right.
No, we're not going that way. As if.
Turn right on Tunbridge Wells Road.
No, I refuse. We've fallen foul of sat-navs around this little part of the area before, where basically we're trying to send you through Mayfield, but then there's obviously a much shorter route which is de-restricted, i.e. 60 mile an hour, but it's a farm track, and basically you need an enduro bike to go down it. I've done it on this bike once before and I was very grumpy about it because it was underwater and it's very muddy and it wasn't fast, and it absolutely created several hours of scrubbing on the bike for me when I got home. So whenever the sat-navs try and take me towards Mayfield now, I'm just like, no. Unfortunately, I find sat-navs just a little bit single track minded, shall we say. Not as much that they're trying to send you down single track. It's just that once they've decided on a route, quite often if you go past it, it just tries to divert you back onto that route rather than calculating something significantly better. Waze is one of the better ones, but it still does it to a point. But certainly a lot of the biking sat-navs, which I'm not using today, are so bad when it comes to that. To the point where certainly if you're not quite sure where you are, but you know that it's trying to send you a dodgy way, it kind of ruins your ride a little bit. And they are quite partial to closing roads. There we go, right on cue. They are quite partial to closing roads around these parts, so it does throw a spanner in the works to your sat-nav quite often. Very interested to find out how this mic's performed today, because like I say, I've buried it in the helmet with a view to sort of just deadening down my voice just a little bit, because I find that if I just plug the mic directly into the GoPro, absolutely fine, it copes no problem whatsoever. Once you start with your excuse me, once you start with your stereo breakout cables and God knows what other gubbins you need to hardwire your Cardo into your GoPro, then for some reason it makes that mic a hell of a lot more sensitive, and it clips and it's static and it distorts, and it just almost seems like, I don't know, it takes something away from the GoPro and with its ability to sort of attenuate the signal into it from the spoken mic. I don't know, I'm no radio or electronics expert, but it does something weird and it distorts like mad. So I've hidden the mic behind the cheek piece. We'll see what happens. Right, we're going right here. Concentrate, Marcus. Right, he's going right, that's a win. I do not like being stranded in the middle of the roads on a motorbike. Pothole alley down here. feel good on the bike, quite happy with them. That was a win, and the bike feels great now it's come off a dyno. Hard to say really at this stage whether it's, but from the little bits of low speed stuff that I've done, I just feel like it's sorted that out. Main thing is that we know the fueling's kind of correct on it now, so it's not going to be running stupidly hot with the straight through pipe or anything, which again, massive win. So peace of mind more than anything that was. Yeah, I like those boots, they're pretty nice. They'll do, it says, hitting a bump. Let's not do that, Marcus. Get a state of this road, see what I mean? Yeah, it's probably not the road to be checking out your boots. It is what it is. Cool, they're doing some proper work there still. There's a weird old house that used to be like, it was an old B&B, so it just didn't flow. They're probably trying to make it flow. I don't know why though, because you're not going to see much. Well, you might make your money back. It's in the right area. The only thing with it is, it's a semi-detached at the end of the day, and I'm guessing that certainly with a neighbour like Jamie, he used to complain about everything, despite the fact that his daughter was noisier than everybody on that road put together. But you know, it is what it is. It's semi-detached, and it comes with all the issues you have with a semi-detached. You know, you've got to be considerate, blah blah blah. You can't just have your music blasting, and that wasn't the issue. He used to dislike. He said our dogs used to bark, which they're not yappers, they're bloody whippets at the end of the day. So. Anyway, but yeah, so I would, who knows what the return on that would be. That's a weird noise, never mind. Nip round this dude in a minute. Otherwise I got stuck behind him all the way through the twisties, which would be a shame. It's a TSI though. Plus I can sneak through gaps he can't. Oh well, you're gonna get stuck anyway, mate. Park in the middle of. Yeah, good call. There she goes. Awesome. So somebody told me the Greyhound's back open. It was closed for a while, which is good. Not been in there for donkey's years, but it's got a special place for me because that's where we did the deal to buy my house. Yeah, it looks open. So that was Wadhurst. It's our local town really. It's quite nice. Kids go to school there. Not much there, but reasonable amount of little shops. There he is. What's that? No idea what that flag is. Can't see it. It's a bit flattered, isn't it? The green one with yellow bits on it, all I could see.